Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind that it will not resonate with everyone, so please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. And if you are interested in a personal reading, send me a text to 971-354-9504, or you can send me an email, HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com. 10-minute for 20, a 20-minute for 30, and a 30-minute for 40. I also have an emergency reading that you can get back a little bit faster if you want a fast like return time. All right, my beautiful Leos. Oh, I loved it because during your meditation, I got the energy of like, it's time to remember your strength, or it's time to remember why the Leo is the strength, right? The Leo in the card of the strength card, it's usually the Empress with the lion, and that's the energy that Leos naturally stand in, right? Very very strong. I don't want to say it's Leo is a masculine energy, but we also have, there's like this energy of like nurturing and loyalty and royalty, right? Energy that comes with the Leo, as well as like this with the strength with the lion. It's mostly we are the lion. A big part of it is because we're connected to Hercules. I don't know why I'm saying all this stuff, but it's because it's connected to Hercules, when Hercules cut off the lion's head and put it on his head, right? That's a version of how Leo is connected. There's a lot, but that's the one that I felt super connected to, right? Because it's almost like we went from being to nothing and then having to turn ourselves back into something, right? And I feel like that's what's happening for Leos right now. There's like a transformation where you maybe had like, there was this high and you felt so good, and then you started going down again, and now you can feel yourself transforming back into this like very powerful being that you felt you lost. Like you felt you lost parts of yourself, and you're starting to find them again. You're starting to feel strong again. You're starting to feel motivated again. Sometimes it goes away. Right now, I think right now the universe is trying to get you to enjoy the downtime, but you're not letting yourself enjoy it. Like you're not letting yourself rest in it. You keep trying to give yourself chores or things to do, and the universe is like, it's okay, Leo, take a nap. Like take a nap, Leo. Leos, we can sleep. We do not have a problem taking naps. I tell people all the time, like every Leo, every single one of you could just get to bed and like really warm blankets and like the sun, and we'll sleep all day. Like we love the sun puddles, or we love to just soak it in. I can feel that you are starting. The thing is, you're mistaking your downtime with depression. Some of you are starting because you want something to do. You want to get out there. You're like a kitten that's bored, right? Have you ever seen a kitten that's bored? They play with everything. And then once they're done playing with like everything, then they go and bother you. Like a kitten is always playing, and it feels like you feel like that. You feel like you're trapped in a box, and you feel like now I can't do anything. I'm not allowed to do anything, and I'm trapped in here. And the universe is saying, no, Leo, we're just getting you to rest a little bit. Some of you even think you're missing opportunities. You're not missing shit, Leo. There's nothing out there right now. Like some of you, if you're single, you're thinking like, man, if I go out there, if I push myself to go out there more, if I did this more often, then maybe I'd find my person. But not right now. I think the universe has you hidden away for a reason. It's also because I feel like the energy you're in right now, you'd be around, like, if you have a partner, or if you do have a partner and it's going a little rocky, it might even be going rocky because of the energy that you're kind of in. So the universe is saying it's better to keep you away that way. Because Leos, we can mess our shit up. And you know how. Like, we can mess our stuff up. When something is going good, then we start bringing up random shit just because we start getting in our insecurities. We start bringing up stuff. We start looking too far deep into the past. The only card that's out here so far is the Four of Cups. Sorry, I don't have a lot to work on right now. See, starting arguments or playing hard to get. Leos, sometimes we could fuck shit up by playing hard to get. Or I heard this thing where it says if you say no too many times, eventually they'll stop asking. And so for some of you, I'm picking up on maybe you said no to someone, or like you kept saying no to a possibility of something happening, and now it's not even like you don't feel like it could be an option. I have the Five of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Wands. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. Somebody might be holding back from you, Leo, because of the energy you're putting up. So, like, I think you're telling yourself, like, there's a lot of blaming. There's a lot of shaming. There's a lot of blaming. There's a lot of, you do this wrong, you do this wrong, you do this wrong. Like, it feels like after you were done trying to play, you moved into an energy of, like, just anger towards yourself. Why, Leo? That's not your natural energy at all. Usually you like to like boost yourself up, say, yes bitch, you're doing a good job. Like, yes, we're doing good, we're handling our business. Like, we're really good at cheering ourselves on, but it feels like lately you've been struggling with that. It's gonna come back, I promise. I just feel like right now the energy has been very jumbled. For some of you it could be because of a relationship. It's just I feel like you keep saying no to a relationship that you really want to say yes to, but like you keep, it's just, I feel like this person doesn't have they feel like they don't have a choice. They still watch you, Leo. They still watch you, but some of you maybe rejected this person, or told them that you guys were not meant to be together, or told them that you didn't think it was a good time, or something like that. Like, there was a reason why this didn't work out. I'll tap into it, but I have the Four of Cups. I feel like there's like an energy of you wanting to connect with someone. Maybe that's also why you're, because Leo, you're full of emotion, and the problem is that, like, whoever I'm reading for, growing up you were constantly told that you needed to hide them, or go within, or go somewhere to hide your emotion, right? And so what do? You go into your room, or you go into lay down. Like, I feel like you are meant to take these like rest periods, but I do feel like a part of why it's happening, I think it's meant to happen so that you can, that you're just doing it because you have a lot of emotion. Like, that's really why I feel like it's happening. So if you're pushing yourself into this energy of like, I don't want to be like this, what you really don't want to be like is continue to hide your emotion, because every time you have emotion, you run. Every single time you feel something, you run into your room, you run to hide from people, you run to isolate yourself. Anytime you feel something that does not feel good, all right, then I don't feel good, let me go back inside. I'll start playing inside. Then once you get really bored and go back out there, but they're out there and you're scared of getting judged by them. Like, oh, she left and now she wants to come back, or he left and now he wants to come back. You could have, maybe you made a mistake and you said no to someone that you really did want to start a connection with, and you just, at that point, you didn't feel comfortable, and you had to go within to really focus on yourself and focus on those feelings that you needed to let out, right? So that instead of going and isolating yourself to let them out, you can let them out then and there, and not feel like you're stuck, or you're a victim of anything, or you're holding on to anything while you're trying to create a new relationship. It feels like there was a relationship that had a lot of passion, but let me see, we'll clarify. Do I want to get another deck? I can't tell. I haven't used this one in forever. I don't know why I want to use it. I want to use it though. It's my oldest deck. I really haven't used it in forever. Hi, beautiful. I wore her out though. I did. That's why I don't use her anymore. I'm scared of breaking her back or something. All right, Spirit, tell me about this Four of Cups. It's because you feel like there's nothing happening, or you're not moving. This could also be in business. Like, you feel things are moving fast enough. And again, the universe is doing that for a reason. You're going to get really busy in 2023. There's going to be a lot of business and things are going to kick off. Also, really fast, you guys, I've been getting a lot of messages that people haven't been seeing my new videos, or it's saying that like my new videos aren't coming up. You have to go to the live section because I don't upload them anymore. I go live to record the videos. It's just that I don't go live. I'm gonna start going live like on YouTube. It's just sometimes I don't like to do that because so many unexpected shit comes up for me, and sometimes I have to pause them out of nowhere, and then sometimes I can't finish them, and then I have to do another one. And so like I don't want to do that to you guys, but I might have to start so that you guys can see the videos right away because for some reason they're not uploading the right way, or they're not coming up for people, is what I'm hearing. All right, Justice with the 4 of Cups. Tell me more. Ay, Dios mío, 9 of Swords. Some of you could also be dealing with something like legal. Some of you might actually be getting a divorce, Leo. Some of you might be working on a new business and like working on the contract. Some of you might have to pay extra fines because something didn't get paid. There's a little bit of like stress when it comes to money. Tell me about this 9 of Swords with the 4 of Cups. Maybe that's also what's discouraging you from love, or you don't want to tell your person that you're going through so much like outside, or you just don't, so you try to hide and then you go within and then you keep saying no to this person. What is that? Could be a Pisces, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Libra. But I feel like this person really wants to connect with you, Leo, and they want to try. Like they do want to try with you. I could tell that you fight their offer. I don't know why. It's like every time they get close, you roar, and they're like, "Oh, okay, not a good time. Bye." It's like they're afraid of you. Who isn't afraid of a fucking lion? Right? Like it's that energy. You're very intimidating to this person. As far as like no, they like your strength. I don't think you're intimidating. You're actually like, they find you fascinating. Like this is someone that's like this is someone that's like gonna get close to the polar bear. You know what I mean? They don't like to run away. This is someone that finds you like irresistible. Like I can't not get close to Leo. I can tell though that you are like, nah, I gotta get away. Like I can't. You can't get too close to me. What's this 5 of Wands? See, you're trying to slow things down from this person, with this person. 9 of Pentacles. That's how they see you. That's how they see you, Leo. They see you so put together. This person has been watching you for a minute. I could tell you're saying no to this, though, or they're saying no to this. Somebody is trying to say no. Somebody's trying not to acknowledge that it's even a thing, right? Someone's like, oh, I'm not into you. Bullshit. Bullshit. Both of you are into each other like fucking crazy. And it feels like one person's like, no, I gotta go within. I'm messed up. I'm not good for love. I can't this. Super dramatic. That's why sometimes I'm like, maybe that's the Leo. But I don't know. You could put yourself wherever you go. I could just feel that somebody is being like a little extra. I feel like there's going to be another opportunity. Whoever is the one that always offers or makes the offer is going to make another one. They can't help themselves. I think, Leo, you're like, fuck, that was my last chance. Like, they came towards me. They said yes. You see, I can't tell who's who. But one person made the offer. The other person said no. And then the person that said no, like, fuck, they're never gonna come back and make the offer again, and I'm too prideful to ever go and make any type of fucking offer, so that's out of the question. So they're gonna have their offer to me, or we're done talking forever, and the other person actually is going to make another offer. My love, this is happening so that you can learn from them. If you're the prideful one, the reason why this person keeps trying and showing you is because you're too prideful to ever do something like that. That's not something you would ever do. So this person is coming in and showing you, let me show you that pride ain't shit. Let me show you that what you want is going to get away from you if you don't end up saying yes. Because eventually if you do say no, that's what I keep saying. If you say no so many times, eventually they'll stop asking. So Leo, it's like, this is either going to teach you that you can't be so prideful and it's going to drop you on your ass, or it's going to teach you that pride ain't shit when it comes to love and you should just give in. That you just need to give in, and you need to stop resisting, because you know that you feel like, I don't know, I feel so much emotion. You feel so much emotion, but you're like, no, I don't feel shit. I don't feel anything. You do. I can feel it. I feel like this person's going to make one last offer. Please hear me. It's the last one. It really is. This is the last one. If this person reaches out to you and you do not open up, Leo, that's it. That's it. Like, if nothing happens from it, then... Well, okay, I'm going to say then that's it. This person isn't going to reach out unless you do it. Like, I'll say that. Unless your pride, you finally put your pride to the side and say, fine, this time I'm going to be the one to reach out. This time I'm going to be the one to say something. They've said something all along. Like, this time, fine, I'll be the one to reach out. Because it's like one person is a statue because they freeze from emotion and the other person carries everything. And that's not fair. Tell me about the Knight of Wands. Oh, the Emperor with the Two of Wands. That's too many. The Emperor with the Two of Wands. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, okay. I think the Emperor... Okay, so the masculine here would pretend to want to move on. Because I feel like it's the feminine that's really resisting, if I'm being honest. I feel like the feminine is the one that's saying, no, I'm like, I still need to work on myself. I'm still this, or I'm finally in a place where I'm happy and I don't want to get all mixed up in relationships and I don't know if I could trust you. Let me see. Can my feminines trust this masculine? Can my feminines trust this masculine? Yeah. You can. Oh my God. Can you trust this masculine? Yes. Yes. And maybe some of you even think that this person is still in the past, but they're not. They are madly and deeply in love with you. And I feel like you pushing them away, Leo, when masculine or feminine, whoever is making the resistance, is only slowing this down. So the masculine, this is what I'm predicting. The masculine is going to make one last offer. And if the feminine doesn't respond, then the feminine is going to have to make the offer if anything is going to happen, because the masculine isn't making any more offers after that. It's just that, why is it, okay, I want to know why the feminine isn't accepting, because I know it can't just all be the I don't know, something feels like it's up. The masculine is showing something, because I've never found a feminine to just be like no when they find true love. I mean, let me find out. Let me see. Why is this feminine rejecting this masculine? The moment of truth. Oh. Why is this feminine rejecting this masculine? My feminines, be careful that you're not waiting on something. There's an energy of like, no, it's because you're not my person. My person wouldn't wear that. My person wouldn't say that. My person wouldn't drive that. My person wouldn't this. Get out of that. You don't know what your person would do or wouldn't do. You haven't met them yet. Stop. Like, I don't know. You're doing this thing in your mind of my person wouldn't, and it feels like you're trying to make a person in your head, but that person isn't real. Tell me about this King of Swords. Why did I do that? The Knight of Wands. My feminines, be very, very, very careful that you're not rejecting this, because there's someone else on the side that could maybe, I don't want to make it sound dirty, but like, you know, I don't know. My feminines, you might be saying no to this because there's someone that is really good at doing something to you. And maybe you keep hoping that this other person that keeps rejecting you, this King of Swords / Knight of Wands over here, I think that this King of Swords / Nine of Wands makes it seem like they want to be with you, and then they don't want to be with you, and then they do want to be with you, and then they don't want to be with you. And it feels like when they pretend like they do want to be with you, you try to push this Emperor away. And you try to like not connect to this Emperor. And then when this King of Swords plays you again, then that's when you start to consider your Emperor. But I mean, I personally like that you're keeping your distance from your Emperor and you're not playing with their emotions while you're dealing or you're trying to break up with this person or leave this person behind. Because I feel like this is holding you back. This person is holding you back from you moving into like a really good relationship, because it feels like this King of Swords and / Knight of Wands, maybe you guys have a lot of fun together, but it's not a real relationship. It's not a healthy one either. About their love, that trauma, really. I don't feel like that's healthy at all. And my feminines, I think that if you moved into this relationship with this Emperor, it would be a lot healthier. But give yourself time. You don't want to go from, one energy to the other either. So give yourself space and make sure you're being honest with this Emperor, or as honest as you can be, because it feels like I don't know, it kind of feels like if this Emperor had all the truth, maybe they wouldn't be holding on. The card that came out for you as your advice is chop wood. This reading went in like a lot of different places. All right. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores in your life. Consider why pruning a tree is a forerunner of delighting in a beautiful blooms when it is full blossoms. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, and then leaving it be to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goals brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deep purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moments, which bring you closer to what you seek. See, that's why the universe has you like inside. Like, stop, overthinking. Or like, well, so that you can get your aha moments. But some of you are trying to make yourselves busy. You can't stay like super busy or force problems or try to think of things you should be anxious about. Important right now as just doing what you need to do day to day. Let your heart remember that nothing has to be hard, passionate, or even obviously meaningful. Relationships and friendships go through lulls when the everyday tasks are the center of awareness. That is perfect now. Hold hands, wash dishes, make a fire, read a book, share a meal, say nothing, stare into space, pick up socks, tell a dumb joke, and leave space to breathe. The work of your relationship right now is very simple. Just to be present. Funny how it takes work to just be. All is well, really. Now is the time to take small steps rather than larger ones. On the journey to creating your most prosperous life, move your focus off your big dream and attend to the mundane chores. Focus on the little things that may have piled up while you've been mapping out the greater plan of your life. You aspire to see manifest into reality. Chop wood, carry water, as the Zen proverb advises, or wash dishes, walk the dog. While you're doing all of that, spirit will have a chance to move mountains and set wondrous miracles in motion for you. Remain humble and aware of the present. Are you armchair astronaut? Do you dream of wealth and fame, big ideas, inventions, or desires with a capital D? The appearance of this card is a sign that you might be devoting far too much time to dreaming and talking about your dreams. You have to get out of the chair to make things happen. You're gonna actually have to do something. Start with a small task. Remember, the big dream comes reality only after you have begun to take incremental steps. Mythologist Joseph Campbell once said, take one step towards the God and they will take 10 steps towards you. Sorry, that last one didn't resonate. I didn't feel it. But the rest of it did. Like, you have to let this energy just kind of flow to you and lead you. I feel like it's leading you in that direction, but you keep trying to say no. For some of you, it is because this other person. It is because you're trying to hold on and in hopes that this is the person that's going to end up turning into your emperor. But the emperor is right in front of you. Like, don't say no to it anymore. This is good. All right, I love you so much, my Leo. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I'll talk to you later. Bye.